Dear teenagers, do not make these mistakes. They're easy to avoid, but they're hard to undo once you do them. If you watch this whole video and take this advice seriously, you will be a step or steps ahead of other people your age. Assuming that you're a visionary person who wants to make something out of themselves, a career, and don't really give a shit about having fun. I will teach you how to avoid degenerate mistakes and falling down the rabbit hole. Sometimes it's better not to find out.
You've never smoked weed?
No, never tried a drug in my life. If I try cocaine and I don't like it, I'll regret trying it. If I try cocaine and I do like it, I'll start doing cocaine and I'll regret trying it. So why do cocaine?
And with that being said, other vices that are common, such as vaping, smoking, drinking, being promiscuous, they're like an itch, a mutated itch. The itch might appear from peer pressure or desires or social pressure. Sometimes it seems like it's out of nowhere. You get an annoying urge to itch these vices, do these things that you know will compromise your progression, your success. Kind of like they're distracting you. And the thing is, you expect the vices to go away after you itch them. No, it's like a bug bite. The sensation only gets stronger. The urges to do these vices continue and they get stronger. It's kind of like you'll want to scratch harder, expecting the itch to go away. But we all know what happens when you scratch bug bites. You only make it worse. It's hard to stop a habit than make a new one.
Let's be devil's advocate here. Yeah. All right, you guys are telling all this information, but guess what? You're gonna die anyway.
But here's the thing, is how do you want to live? It's not how do you want to die, it's how do you want to live? Like, do you want to wake up brain fog like an accident fucked up? Or do you want to wake up in a scenario where you feel empowered to take over, to conquer? Think of how delusional it is to wake up tired. What's the whole fucking point of sleep? It's to wake up rested. But motherfuckers are out here eating at 2 in the morning.
Let's take your vice, for example. Hypothetically, let's say it's vaping. You might think vaping is bad, but you do it anyways, or maybe you're just unaware that it's bad for you in the first place. But what you do know is overeating is bad, or overeating just disgusts you. You won't be able to unhear this, so make sure you're ready to hear this. All vices are no worse or no better than each other. So I want you to condition yourself that vaping is just as bad as overeating. Every time you vape, you're overeating. You're just fucking shoving food down your mouth. And this is just a hypothetical example. You can put whatever vice that disgusts you. Let's say it's drinking. You don't like drinking. Whenever you play video games, it's no worse than drinking. In fact, every time that you vape, you're overeating, and every time you play video games, you're drinking. I know this seems very odd, but if you condition yourself to think like this, well, you might just think twice before you vape or play video games or whatever your vice is. So some things, don't fuck around and find out. The vices you engage in or already engage in will be harder to stop. You're digging yourself in a rabbit hole and you don't realize it, or you're taking this advice seriously and you're preventing yourself from digging yourself into a rabbit hole. So that is my #1 lesson to avoid. Brief, clear, concise, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video.